Hey, this is Kyle with GetZone, and we're upstairs from the Leupold booth taking a look at one of their brand new optics. This is the Mark V HD series, and we're going to go through it and tell you a little bit more about it.
Yep,
So
like you
tell us what you got.
Yep. So, like you said, Kyle, it's a brand new family of scopes for us. The first two in the family we're introduced here at SHOT Show. We have this is the Mark V 5-25.
Nice.
So 5x zoom scope, 56 millimeter objective. We also have a 3.6 to 18. Family features amongst the scopes. They both have 35 millimeter main tubes.
Very nice. Good light gathering capability.
Yeah, a lot of people say why 35, and with the long range craze taking off and everyone want to shoot farther and farther distances, that gives us more travel inside the scope. So you're able to dial a long ways. The 5-25 has over 35 mils of elevation travel.
Very nice.
And within that, we actually have a 3-turn dial. So there's 10 mils per turn. So you can actually get 30 mils on the dial. So that's going to take most of your cartridges out way farther than most people have range to shoot at.
Absolutely.
Three of the top things with this scope is lightweight. So we've been able to take a scope with all the features of a high zoom and a large objective. The 5-25 is coming in at less than 30 ounces.
That's light for an optic with that kind of zoom capability.
Exactly, one of the lightest scopes on the market out there right now. Everything that we did when we designed the scope was basically from the standpoint of the shooter. So we put a lot of time and effort into making the scope as ergonomically functional as possible.
Sure.
And then if it wasn't necessary to make the scope better or to make the shooter be able to use the scope easier, we got rid of it. So it makes a very functional scope, but also allows us to keep the cost down.
Okay.
These are going to retail anywhere starting at about $1,800 for the 3.6 to 18, up to $2,800 for an illuminated 5-25 with a Christmas tree style reticle. So,
what focal plane are you guys?
These are all front focal currently.
Okay, good deal. You're right, it's clean. When you say you took out the things that weren't important and only left the ones that were, you can tell looking at it, it's a clean optic with obvious a hell of a lot of light gathering capability and the ability to dial it.
And the dial, so it's got what we call our M5C3 zero lock. So as you can, the dial locks at 0, right? So it's just, as soon as you got any dope on, when you want to go back, it just locks right in.
Very nice.
If you're going to run it with a thermal or any kind of clip-on, you can actually dial below 0 a little ways. Just if you have a slight shift, we got you covered there.
Very nice.
And then also, like I said, it's a 3-turn dial. So as you get into your second turn, you can see that the button goes flush, right?
Okay, gotcha.
So you have a tactile and a visual indicator that now you're in your second turn.
Very nice.
Again, with it being a 3-turn, as you go into your third turn, that dial depresses inside, the button depresses inside the dial, the silver tab pops up. Again, now you have a different tactile and visual indicator to let you know you're in your third turn. So it's real easy to make sure you never get off on how much elevation you got dialed on. We offset the numbers to make sure that if you can feel it and see it in your second turn, you're using the second set of numbers.
Second set of numbers.
Vice versa for 3, yeah. So
very nice. And then of course, going all the way back, you lock right back out on your original 0.
Exactly. If you're in the dark, you can't see what you're doing. It hammers right into that spot where you got a 0.
Very smart. That's a very smart system. So there you go. That's a Leupold Mark V. If you're looking for something in this kind of range with those kind of magnifications, it's going to be hard to find something in that kind of tube size with that kind of travel and these kind of features. That's a high premium optic for a great price. Check out Leupold's new scope.